Fernando really started in my second HBO special.
Right, talk about Fernando, because for people seeing this, I mean, the cultural resonance of you doing this character and who Fernando Lamas was, just go,
Okay.
take us
Well,
through
being
the
a big
shallow
fan of
end.
The Tonight Show, I used to love when an actor named Fernando Lamas would come on. He was Esther Williams' husband. He was a Latin lover. He was a very smooth, very handsome, um, always tan, perfect gray hair, the blazer, the shoes, the no socks, the whole thing. He was just, and when he would come on with Johnny, he was nothing but suave. And he always made me laugh. It just made me laugh. And he was very charming. You know, John, it was good to see you. You look marvelous, John. You look so marvelous. And I started making, oh, this guy's hilarious. So I just was doing cabaret in summer stock in Ohio, and with Donna McKechnie. And in the lobby of the hotel every morning was a local television show, and he did the show from a booth in the dining room in the coffee shop. This guy, whatever. And I thought, well, that's now I'm putting some things together. So I thought, well, so now I got my show at NBC. I'm thinking about, and I've been doing Fernando for Friends. I would call my manager now, David Steinberg, who took over from Buddy, as Fernando Lamas, and I would just do him on the phone, you know. And the marvelous started to happen in the phone calls with David. You know, I'm here with Esther. We're down, you know, by the La Jolla. We got a house there. It's very nice. How's Esther? She looks marvelous. She's so marvelous. And everyone would laugh at it. So when putting the show together at NBC, my brother Rip, who is now a writer on the show, said, well, you know, what about we do The Hideaway? And I went, oh, God, like the guy in the red booth, and we'll call Fernando's Hideaway. We'll bring the guests in, and I'll interview them. We'll improvise it. And that's what we did. So that's where Fernando got his real start. What broke loose was Fernando. Fernando became dangerous because it was all improvised. So the host was in the firing line. And so at center stage, the Fernando set would come out, the Hideaway would come out, and the audience could see the cue card guys go away. There was no cue cards.
Wow.
There was no prompter. There was no nothing. I'd walk out, they'd cheer him in the outfit, and then whoever was in the Hideaway was in the Hideaway. So we had Ringo and Starr and Barbara Bach. Boy, that Beatle thing really took off, didn't it? Do you get residuals from that?
I remember Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Hulk Hogan, Mr. T. What are your plans for Passover? Do you go to the in-laws? What do you do?